Good morning. How are you doing? I am so very grateful to be feeling a lot better. I was very ill. I had um, some massive headache last night where I shut down my live stream because I was just exhausted and I needed to just shut it down, turn everything off. Turned everything off. I went to sleep for about 5 hours and I woke up. It was after midnight. Never heard the fireworks. Never heard the fire. I heard some of the earlier fireworks. How you doing? I have one of my Christmas gifts. Ah, yes. It's a Halloween mug that I seen a couple months ago. And I'm like, for $14.99, that's a good idea. No spendy, just a little bit. But I've drank my lemon water. I now have a cup of freshly brewed beans ground, and there's some cream and some sugar and some vanilla in there. Okay. So it's not a latte, it's a double double with vanilla. Yeah. And she ate full. The cat's up to her two eyes. And with the cat being up to its two eyes, I'm like, maybe I'll drink my lemon water first and wait till after 10. And it's 10. So I'm here and I'm drinking my coffee now. And the little changes, I hope it's going to make me feel a little different this year. This year has been a growing my garden, so to speak. I got my 5 roses put on. I have hello, happy new year. Happy birthday 2026. I was feeling very unwell, so I made this beautiful concoction. Better than any antibiotic that I could have ever taken, even though I couldn't get into the doctor, which is fine. The 5th, I have an appointment just to check my levels again. Because if I'm sick, my levels must be down, or my sugars are too high, or because I drink quite the amounts of coffee Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, might have overloaded my system with caffeine and cream and sugar, where I haven't been used to drinking it all day long like that. So this has turmeric, honey, like a tablespoon of turmeric, a tablespoon of honey, half a tablespoon of black pepper. I need a herbal tea. Do you? What do you need it for? They all differ and depending, because this is like a antibacteria tea. So there's ginger, there's honey, like a nub of ginger about the size of your knuckle, honey, you, I mean, oh, no, I wish I did. I have my peppermint tea that I go to every day usually, but this is a special one for getting any kind of sickness out of you. I was feeling unwell. I was having a little bit of a hard time getting up and going to the washroom quick enough. So after a night of that and the pains in my back, the 811 here, which is a health line, suggested that I go right away to a doctor. And I'm like, what can a doctor do for me? Can't you suggest anything? And she said, no. She said, that could be. My grandma loves ginger tea. Yes. Well, in a way, this is ginger. And it's not a tea now because it's cold. But there's cloves. Oh, yeah, there's 6 cloves. There's 6 cloves. I don't eat the cloves or anything. There's 6 cloves. You just drink the juice from it. And it's one tablespoon every 8 hours. every 8 hours, and you stir it up before you take your tablespoon. Cloves, ginger, black pepper, turmeric, and honey. And a little bit of lemon, like a lemon, half a lemon juice. And then you fill it up with water. I had this up to here, so it was like a cup and a half of water. And it was to here with the sustenance, like cloves, ginger, honey. What else is in here? Cloves, ginger, honey, black pepper, turmeric. So, and you go easy on your cloves. You don't need a dozen or two, just like 6 or 8, because cloves are very powerful antibacterial. Hey, sitting here showing everybody what's in my concoction. But there's whole beans in my coffee. Well, not whole beans, but cream and sugar. And it's after 10, so I'm going to drink it. Thank you. Smash that like. I love a good ginger tea as well. My favorite go-to is the peppermint tea. And there's a company called Stash Tea. It's one of my favorites, although they have been lackluster in flavor lately because their quality has gone down. I don't know if they've been taken over by a different company. I tried eggnog. Ooh. I never ever liked milk growing up. I was a big fan of not milk. I like soda pop. I like Pepsi. I like Coke. I like Mountain Dew. I like the bad stuff, okay? But eggnog was not a fan. I was not a fan of fresh milk. And we didn't really have a lot of it either. Because we wouldn't drink it. It'd go to waste. And I never really drank a lot of it, and wouldn't pay me to fucking drink eggnog. Because when I did taste it, it tasted like slippery. It was like slime. I don't know if the eggnog was off, but that was my impression of it. It was slimy. And I remember the kids used to drink so much of it. My best friends too. When it was Christmas time, they couldn't wait for the eggnog to come. They couldn't wait for it to come. And they go through a liter of it quick because it's 2 youngsters. You need milk for cereal. Yeah, Mom used to use canned milk in cereal. And I wasn't a big cereal fan either. I like the sweet cereal. And I would eat the cereal out of the milk and leave the milk. Used to piss Mom off so bad. So I was like a Cocoa Puffs kind of a girl, or a Captain Crunch, you know. And I liked Fruity Pebbles. Not not to confuse those with Fruit Loops. I still like those too. But my favorite was the Fruity Pebbles. Weird. And Mom used to love the puff wheat or puffed puff wheat cereal, and it was fucking good if it was Sugar Crisp, but not if it wasn't. Rice Crisps. Yes, Rice Krispies. Oh, now I used to put sugar on my Rice Krispies because I was a sugar holic. Like, I would eat copious amounts of sugar. So when I was young, I would be like, I don't know, under the age of 12, I guess. I would sprinkle sugar on my Frosted Flakes even. And the Frosted Flakes had sugar. I do. Now, someone told me I was eating oats for about, 2 years. A steady, balanced breakfast. It was a bowl of oats with a little bit of berries or a little bit of maple syrup or something, sugar even. But Someone told me that oats are for cows, and no wonder you're not doing anything with yourself. You're just eating oats, sitting there like you're grazing. I'm like, oh, so I never ate oats. uh-huh. I take way too much stock in people's opinion, and I'm going to learn to not do that. Maple brown sugar, ooh. Maple brown sugar sounds good. I'm almost out of sugar, which is not terrifying because I can go to the store tomorrow. But I think I should make that seafoam again because it was so good. It was so freaking good. I ate what was left around here. Your nose. Fresh seafoam, not so fresh, so it just melts in your mouth. But it was still crunchy. So I'm here looking for the motivation to get to my mat. My mat is on the floor. I'm bona fide for that. There is a blanket down because I'm fucking froze to death. Sorry, I'm froze to death here. I got the kettle on for the hot water bottle. I'm going to put my hot water bottle on the floor and sort of work the water bottle into a yoga routine. A simple, easy, stretch my body, stretch my mind kind of a moment, but only after I finish my coffee. My coffee, by the way, brand new mug. See this? Is empty. And this here, oh, it only appears in the heat. So when you pour hot water in it, boiling water in it, it fills your ice cap and gives you a good boo. Boo. I am a Canadian. I'm actually more than a Canadian. I'm a Newfoundlander. Sorry about the rest of the country. It's gone to shit. The rest of the country has gone to the dogs. Yes. And even Newfoundland, they sold our waters. Yes, they did that last year when what's his name came down. Went to Stephenville, they did, and signed the papers to give away our water. No, they didn't give it away. It was pennies on the rivers and lakes that we use and love. So when you realize that our water and our drinking systems and all that is not ours, it can be pretty wild. Goofy, but the man in the moon was a newfie. I think he was. Not goofy at all. The man in the moon was a newfie. Someone told me that years ago. I don't remember who. Someone told me that years ago. Was that you, sir? Are you a Newfoundlander? Are you from Newfoundland or from Canada? That's who it was. Stompin' Tom Connors. Wow, I haven't heard that in a long time ago. A family friend of ours used to have records. Records? Like old turntable. And I used to bide my time in the record room. I would be allowed to listen to whatever I want at a certain level, which was freeing for me because at home I wasn't allowed to listen to much, like top 40 stuff maybe or whatever is on the radio. I'm Canadian. I was born in. Oh, no way! Yo, someone in London won the $80 million. What the hell? It's rough. It's rough to wake up and not know that you're a millionaire and probably struggle through your day. What a happy new year that would be, getting up and realizing, hey, Did I check my ticket yet? I haven't even checked my ticket. We're here sitting here with not a stick of bread or a loaf of butter. Stick of bread or a loaf of butter. And I haven't checked the lotto ticket. And they text their ticket and they're a millionaire. Man, if I had to have gone to London, Ontario, I would have bought a lotto ticket for my mother in honor of her. I'm part Newfie, Lord, Thunder, and Jesus. Yes, you are, if you can say it like that. Are you really, Gordon? That's cool. I am full 100% Newfie. My mother and father were from here. Now, my dad's dad was a captain of a ship years ago, or many years ago, he was a captain. So he would go on long voyages. He was everywhere. My grandfather has been everywhere. And yeah, he used to go on long voyages like for months. And he didn't circle the globe, but he did in different ships. It wasn't in one ship that he circled the globe. The Irish, I think, actually. No, it was the Vikings. And founded by, you mean governmentized? You mean the first government or the first settlement? Because we have Native Americans here. We had Native Canadians here, like true. They were called Micmac. They were called Micmac Indians. I'm sorry for the derogatory terms, but I detect Irish and Newfies. Yes, and much French. When you go around to the southern shore and up around the upper southern shore, or the west coast, from the west coast to the east coast on the south of Newfoundland. Happy New Year! We had colonies of Micmac all over Newfoundland and Labrador, and they lived in different communities that enabled them to survive and thrive. So we had certain ones in certain areas and certain ones in other areas, and quite the beautiful map of Indigenous people. And when people started coming over, they came over and realized, oh, Jesus, this is quite the place, because there's plenty of fish. There was plenty. There was cod so thick in the water that they jump in your boat. Good thing you don't speak Newfie fast. Now that's something I've been working on. I do speak Newfie fast. I'm slowing down because I'm on social media here. What's up? What's next? Happy New Year. Where you been? Are you all right? How was your Christmas, my dear? It's good to see ya. Did you bounce up out of here? She bounced up out of here. I love Boofies. Boofies? Hey! Oh, I bet you it was good. Oliver going through things and having a good time, eating sweets and getting all hopped up on sugar. Newfies. Hey, I'm a Newfie, so you loves me. That's a grand thing. Don't you worry. I speaks Newfie. I just tries not to because people usually makes fun of it. And when I'm around my friend from out around the bay, woo! She talks even more Newfie than I do, only she's up in Alberta and she's there now. Oh, Jesus. How old am I? 47 in June. So almost 30 years she's up there, and she comes down here, and you swear she's fresh off the harbor. My mom's family are Newfie. No! Huzzah! That's amazing. What do you feel like doing today, guys? I got to get to the mat. I was very much spoiled this year for Christmas. Um, I ate a lot of cookies and candies, and I got mm, perfect little things. And my girlfriend gave me 2 mugs that are matching that has gold eyes. Very cool. Laundry day. I love it. There's already a load in. I plan on sweeping and mopping and hitting the mat. Not in that order. I'm going to hit the mat first so I'm all good and stretched out. And then I'm going to sweep and mop all of it out through my door. So then I'm going to blow some cinnamon in and bless the house for the new year, bringing in prosperity and purification and a funky smell of cinnamon all through my home. Shoveling snow. Now, hard thing is, I had about 3 feet of snow out in my driveway and my walkway. I'm a little bit ashamed about that, but I kind of knew that it was going to be 2 degrees all week, so I let it melt. Yeah, I let it melt. Let it melt. A little bit ashamed. But when I did go out to the garbage bin, I had a hard time getting through her, so I shoveled off my steps. Just my steps. And, and I took the garbage out as hard as I could. The bin is still out in the front of the driveway. I did not go back out. Yeah, but I bought salt. I bought a big bag of salt. So when I do go out today, I'm going to salt my walkway as I do go out and bring my garbage back because it's probably tipped over now. All of the snow, well, not all the snow, 92% of the snow is melted and it's like a brick of ice. So I'm not shoveling that shit at all. When it's that hard, you can't even. I tried and I got my hand all busted up by beating down the walkway a bit because I knew it was going to snow or rain. Didn't know which way it was going. And when I did clear off my walkway, I was like, oh, I felt it. I felt it. So I said, no, I'm not going out to the front of the driveway. It was all solid chunks. And I can't lift that. You need a plow or a digger or something, a lifter. So I'm here, gonna lift myself. See those big old guns? That, my friend, is not a hanging. Oh, it is hanging. It's hanging. It's hanging. But where it was and where it's going, 2 different things. Get the neighbor kids to do it. Oh, shit. If I knew the neighbors well enough, I would. And I think they're older couple anyway. I do think they're an older couple, so I'm not going to ask the neighbor kids to do it. If someone decides they got their own blower, because a blower would go through it fast, it grinds it, right? But a shovel is not going to touch it because it's solid. You're bringing up solid with a shovel. So if they're out with their grinder and they says, "Oh, that girl's poor girls don't have a driveway," maybe they'll come and do it. But I'm not going to be bugging people, knocking on their door saying, "Hi, can you do my driveway?" They're going to be like, "Yo, want to put gas in them?" Sure, I'll offer them gas money. But I'm not knocking on no one's door saying, "Hey, can you fix my driveway?" I'm okay. I'll wait for that fucker to melt. Yeah. No offense. No offense. Aloha! Got a new little snow, a new bit of snow. Nice. Hey now. Yeah, I don't want to bug people when they got lives and they don't know who I am. I'm only new here. Just got here like 5 months ago. So this is actually coming into my 6 months here. Because I came in July. August, September, October, November, December, January. Oh, on the 6th, I will be here 6 months. Ho 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 ho. Supposed to get 17 centimeters. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. Where are you to, you said? Alberta. You're in Alberta. Tommy's down in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia. Philadelphia? Philadelphia? Tom, you're in Philadelphia, I think. I think. Oh. Hi. Hi, Hunter Maltese. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Grand Prairie. Nice. Now, my girlfriend lives in. Jeez. She was in Calgary when I was up there with her. I was in Calgary for years, but different times. Chili and Philly, Philadelphia. I was right. I knew it was one of them. All right, we got. Oh. Okay, there's snow coming. Feels like -6. It's like put your coat and mittens on if you're going anywhere, right? Yeah. Put your coat and mittens on. Gonna rain and snow all fucking day till 4 p.m. Oh. 4:20 is the official sundown. Now that's a good time. It is a good time, and snow and rain here feels like 6 degrees below. 6 degrees below. I am very grateful. Look at this, 6 in the chat. How you doing? Sunny but chilly. Yo, I'm here sipping on my beautiful, so beautiful. I don't know why I stopped drinking just one coffee in the mornings. It's only one coffee. I'm not having a second one. One like this is perfect. It's considered one. I'm not using a secondary pour. I'm not pouring and doubling down on this. Just because the mug takes 2 hands to hold doesn't mean there's 2 full glasses, although you measured it. There might be 2. Might be 16 ounces of coffee. Nana, it's a ganja day. Ha ha ha. 6-7. Oh, Jesus. I said it. 6-7 in the chat. 6-6 from here. Yeah, baby, roll it up. Oh, jeez. I haven't rolled up in months. When I moved in here, I realized that my smoking was the only device that I was using, and I gave myself the time to leave that out of my life and my days. Now, when I roll up, it's to take with me, and I go somewhere for the day and off to my cousins or my families or wherever I do go. I'll roll up a couple of joints, and sometimes I'll give them away, and sometimes I smoke them. Depends on who I meet during the day. Fire in the hole, Tommy says. So, hey, thanks for the thumbs up, Buzz. I'm very grateful. 6-7 is just a laugh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought that was trending in TikTok or something, and children were saying it now. Like, it could be 6, could be 7. I'm like, you're just doing that to confuse the old people, aren't you? Anyone who's not over 20 knows that that's just a load of bullshit. Maybe 8, 9. Why was the 6 afraid of the 9? Why was the 6 afraid of the 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Now that's a funny joke. Yo, CJ's up in here. We got the house full. Jesus, we should do a karaoke special today. It's 10:30 in the morning. I don't know if I could sing right now. I want to get to the mat and sweep and mop before morning's over. I'm using cinnamon in my water. I told y'all I made myself a concoction that was better than any antibiotic in the world. Just some ginger and some clove, black pepper, turmeric, honey, lemon juice. Fill the water. Fill the hair with water. So, and 1 tablespoon every 8 hours. Don't go sucking it back like it's a cup of juice. It's 1 tablespoon every 8 hours. Any more than that, you're going to be thrown up because there's too much of a good thing in here. I'm sore from last night. What did you do last night? Why were you screaming out last night? Dress her up as an altar boy. What? How do you get a nun pregnant? How do you get a nun pregnant? Dress her up as an altar boy. Ew. You sang too much? Oh, Ganja. Where did you sing? Oh, I hope you had fun. I love singing. It makes you feel good, don't it? At my girls. Oh, hey, now that's beautiful. Makes me very happy to see that. We had a ball. Oh. I was like hit by a ton of bricks. I sang kiss songs. No, you didn't. Whoa. You shook me all night. Isn't that? No. Is that Kiss? I don't know. Cool. Very cool. I'm so glad. You do? You sing Kiss songs? Gordon Powers, you need to come up on a karaoke. I should actually set up a stream for tonight. Do you want to do some singing tonight, boys? And if you're sore from last night, can you eat a bit of honey and come up? And everyone can come. I'll do it live stream on StreamYard. It'd be like ringing in the new year with a brand new plan. Coming live on Fridays or Thursdays. Thursdays? It's Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday. Also known as Thirsty Thursday. It's somewhere on the YouTube and channels. But we don't have to be thirsty. We can quench our thirst. Make ourselves a little mocktail. Turn the ginger beer into some deliciousness. Add what little bit of sugar I got left into my ginger bottle and make me something. If I'm free, I will. Love it. Thumping thunder and Thursday. Ha ha ha. I like that. You spell Thursday like we all do. Without the H. Cool. Very cool. Nice. Wow. Cool. Well, I'm down for it if you're down for it. I'm going to go set this stream up. I'm halfway through the coffee, so we're at the mid-range here. Top of the neck for you, the top of the neck. This is not a glitter top. This is a polka dot top. No glitter. I couldn't find anything glittery. Still looking for clothes. But I'm not screedless. I got drawers. I'm all right. I got clothes and oh, it looks kind of glittery from there. That's cool. I need brekkie. Decent. You go do brekkie. I'm gonna break myself up and lift my arms. Sometimes all it takes is movement, and I haven't done that in a while. So we're here, starting a new year. I have a mission. I'm getting a little frumpy again, and I mean frumpy as in unwell medically. I don't want my diabetes to come back. I don't want to have to take needles and poke my fingers every day. I don't want to have to go on high blood pressure meds because I'm freaking out over needles every day. Uh, I took control of my life a few years back, which is why I started my journey here on YouTube to document my path, my movement forward. And sometimes you let yourself go, right? Sometimes you allow yourself to uh, not be there for yourself. Sometimes you're so enabling others that you enable yourself. And we need to take stock of that. And we need to remind ourselves why we're here. We're here to create the journey for ourselves. And once we realize how important it is, we're here to share that with others. It took me a long time to realize that I was killing myself. Between alcohol and drugs and food and self control. I lacked self control. Well, I like to control everything else but myself. So when I started showing up for myself, it took me standing and moving my body from left to right. I was 400 pounds, and that was exhausting. Standing and turning my body was exhausting. And I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to fall into a pattern of less than for me. I want to find my pattern of more than. I want to see myself be healthy enough to go out and get a bit of clothes that don't look hideous, or to go out and feel good and confident about how I feel. And right now, I'm feeling the weight of who I was, because my belly is big like it was when I had to have the needles. I fear for the life of me going back on diabetic insulin and medications and all those things. And if it took diet and exercise, movement daily, proper sleep, proper hygiene, if it took all those things, then why am I not doing it? So I overwhelmed myself when I stopped doing certain things. So I took my time and I gave myself the grace between the next thing. So in between things, I gave up something else. So after 6 months of being secure in not doing those things, I started to do something else that I didn't need. Stopped. It was cigarettes, it was sugar, then I went back to sugar, then it was coffee, and now I'm back to coffee. But one coffee a day, or a double mug of coffee a day, should not be a factor point in my life unless I absolutely have to have it, and I don't want that. I don't want to have to depend on one thing or another. One day at a time. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, my goal is daily movement and getting to the mat, or just getting outside in the fresh air and moving my body. And I know you think that that's so easy. Why wouldn't you? I literally haven't left my house since Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Christmas Day, I came home. So I went out to the garbage bin. That doesn't fucking count, okay? doesn't count. I mean, a nice, good walk up and down the road. It doesn't count. Going to the bin isn't accountable. So I'm going to find my moments. Hey, glitter bombs! Thanks for coming in. I know you were live. I'm sorry that I didn't get there for long. I tries not to stay in one place too long, even though I'm there. But I'm stuck here. This is the spot. I have my arse carving in my chair. And the reason why I say that is because when I come over here to this side, or when I come over here to this side, I eventually end up here. And I'm not going to fill out this fucking chair, okay? No, I'm sorry. Not sorry for cursing. I'm not going to fill out this fucking chair. And I did at one point. I did have 4 inches of hanging skin, like maybe 5. I think I measured it once and it was 5.5. But right now, I'm getting to be a little punching again. And my belly's getting bigger. My arms are getting wavier. It's time to take stock of me and my future and not worry about anything else other than how I feel. And I want to make it clear that that's not a bad thing to feel yourself, to feel how good it's going to be to get you there. Guys, I appreciate you coming in. Thanks for getting me there. Thanks for letting me talk through it. I don't know what a DEF is on the machine, but it's getting cold. And we turned it back on. So maybe it overheats. I don't know. I have one of those mini split thingies. It's apparently great for heat, although it's freezing here right now, which is why I've got a blanket on my mash. So I'm going to finish the last of my coffee and get my big old behind into a youthful, smaller version of myself. And I hope to see you at karaoke later, if you can make it. I'd love to see you there. It's New Year's Day. Come. I have a wonderful invite from friends and family to come for a lovely ham meal. Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to do dinner on Saturday afternoon. Lovely. Glad you had fun. So good to hear you laugh. Okay, so I got to say, it's hilarious because my girlfriend invited me to dinner today, but she got a little tipsy last night. Maybe, perhaps, and she's not fit this morning. She said we'll do it Saturday, so we're doing it Saturday. But the video she posted of her laughing was priceless. You know, when some people don't have an easy time to laugh out loud like that. Some people struggle with their peace and laughter and loud light. And I haven't heard someone laugh like that in a long time. So it was good to see. She made a little video clip, and she was half in the bag then, or she was laughing. She was having a good time, and it was good to see. I must say, I very grateful for her being in my life and accepting me into her life, because sometimes some people don't even want to know you. Right? So I do appreciate the moments and gifts that are given to me. And most of the time, it's just time. Most of the time, it's coming up and spending a moment with me. Oh, goodness. Spending a moment with me on my lives. Most of the time, it's coming up on karaoke streams and singing our guts out for hours. Most of the times, it's showing up to a stranger's live stream and loving your moments. I do appreciate you all. We are a community here. It is of love. I know that. Many blessings. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I appreciate you for taking the time for me. So I'm going to leave it 46, 46, 49. 649? 46, 49. So someone buy a lotto ticket because someone won $80 million in London. It wasn't me. I don't live in London. So, all over the world, we are worldwide. Yes, ma'am. We are worldwide. I hope Platypussy is doing good down in Australia. I hope she's thinking of us like we're thinking of her. And come on by later on this evening, boys. I'll be singing, and if you want to come join me, more than welcome to come up on the open panel. I appreciate your time, your love light, and I hope you know what this means. Because if you don't, you best be schooled. Come on, I'll school you. So, love you.